As it lies on the Pacific Ring of Fire, a region of substantial seismic activity, the Indonesian archipelago is home to the most volcanoes in the world. Strung across the country's 17,000 or so islands are a staggering 150 volcanoes, with many of them still active to this day. With their smoking calderas, glimmering crater lakes, and lofty peaks, these volcanoes certainly make for stunning natural sights. Such is their majesty, that many of them have been revered and worshipped by locals for centuries. In this video, we explore the most amazing volcanoes in Indonesia. We've collected a list of the top amazing volcanoes in Indonesia, so make sure to include them in your list if you're a visitor. At first in the list, number 1, Mount Bromo. Blessed with one of the most impressive and iconic views in Indonesia, Mount Bromo is set in an absolutely divine spot, with majestic mounts and steaming volcanoes dotted around it. Named after Brahma, the Hindu god of creation, the 2,329-meter high peak rises dramatically from a low-lying plain that is gloriously known as the Sea of Sand. The best view of Mount Bromo and its spectacular backdrop of Mount Semeru and other volcanic peaks is from the viewpoint on Mount Pananjakan, which lies across a sandy plain from it. Watching the sunrise slowly over the stupendous scene is an unforgettable experience and is the main reason why Mount Bromo is one of the most popular tourist destinations in East Java. Number 2, Kelimutu. As it boasts not one, not two, but 3 colorful crater lakes, it should come as no surprise to learn that Kelimutu is an increasingly popular tourist destination. Located in the amazing national park of the same name, the 1,639-meter high volcano is home to lots of craggy cliffs and rugged rocks that surround its glimmering lakes, the defining feature of the park. Sparkling in the sun, these 3 lakes, which regularly change color, stand out magically against the desolate landscapes around them, and many people come to watch the sunrise over their waters. Located on the island of Flores, Kelimutu and its lovely lakes are well worth visiting if you have the chance. Number 3, Mount Agung. One of Bali's most famous tourist attractions, Mount Agung fills the island's skyline with its looming presence. Reaching 3,031 meters, the conical-shaped stratovolcano has long been revered by locals, who believe that their ancient ancestors and the gods themselves inhabit its higher realms. As such, numerous temples and shrines have been built on its slopes, with Purabasaki the most important of them. While the majestic mount looks magnificent from below, many choose to hike the volcano through the night to watch the sunrise from its summit. Number 4, Mount Merapi. Meaning fire mountain in both Indonesian and Javanese, Mount Merapi is one of the most active mountains in the country. Due to its regular eruptions and the lava flows and smoke columns that gush forth, the volcano can be quite dangerous to hike. Picking your way through the charred and lava-scarred landscapes is an unforgettable experience. From the mount's 2,910-meter summit, you can see 5 other volcanoes off in the distance. Lots of myths and legends swirl around this mysterious mount, and many locals still bring offerings to the spirits and gods which they believe reside within Mount Merapi. Number 5, Mount Rinjani. The second highest volcano in the whole of Indonesia, Mount Rinjani dominates the delightful national park of the same name and can be found on the island of Lombok. While its 3,726-meter high peak looks majestic outlined against the sky, the views from its summit are simply jaw-dropping. Hiking around the national park is a delight. Lots of hills and valleys surround the mount, with lush forests and sparkling waterfalls also on display. Of its many sights, the turquoise crater lake of Segara Anak is the undoubted highlight as it is ringed by the volcano's scenic and secluded caldera rim. Number 6, Krakatoa. Located between the huge islands of Java and Sumatra is the small island of Krakatoa, one of the most famous volcanoes in the world. Its fame dates back to 1883, when its explosive eruption created seismic shocks and tsunamis, killed countless people, and cooled the Earth's climate. In addition, it also reduced Krakatoa and the surrounding volcanic archipelago into the caldera we see today. Although it is considerably smaller than it used to be, Krakatoa still makes for an epic sight with the sparkling waters of the Sundra Strait surrounding it. Number 7. Mount Sinabung. After lying dormant for centuries, Mount Sinabung in North Sumatra violently erupted in 2010 and has been continuously active since then. Rising dramatically above its surroundings, the colossal mount's lava-scarred slopes soar to 2,460 meters, with 4 volcanic craters found near the summit. While massive columns of smoke and ash have all too regularly been spied gushing forth from the volcano, Mount Sinabung does make for some wonderful hiking, providing, of course, that it's not erupting. Number 8. Mount Semeru. Named after the mythical mountain that lies at the center of the world in Hinduism, Mount Semeru certainly makes for an awe-inspiring sight and is often referred to as the Great Mountain by locals. Towering to 3,676 meters, it is the highest peak on Java and dominates the coastal plains that surround it. The spectacular stratovolcano is blessed in terms of its ecosystems. Savannas and flower-filled fields lie alongside barren, rock-strewn landscapes. This makes it a very popular hiking destination, with the gorgeous Lake of Ranu Kumbalo just one of its many highlights. Besides its already fetching features, conical-shaped Mount Semeru is also known for the impressive plumes of smoke and steam that it regularly emits from its crater. Number 9. Mount Tambora. Once one of the tallest peaks in Indonesia, Mount Tambora now stands at 2,850 meters after its colossal eruption in 1815 reduced its size. This was the largest eruption in human history. Its outpouring of volcanic ash not only exacted a large death toll but also changed the Earth's temperature for years to come. Now, calm, safe, and monitored continuously, the mighty mount has an enormous caldera for visitors to explore, with lots of great views to be enjoyed from up high. As it lies on a remote peninsula on Sumbawa Island surrounded by steamy rainforest, Mount Tambora takes some getting to, but it is well worth the effort for its fantastic wildlife and nature. At last in the list, number 10. Mount Batur. As it boasts some of the best views in Bali, Mount Batur is one of the most popular volcanoes to hike in the whole of Indonesia. While this means that its trails can get quite crowded, watching the sunrise from its 1,717-meter high summit is certainly a memorable experience. This is because it lies in the middle of 2 concentric calderas, with a glittering crater lake below and the domineering Mount Agung looming in the distance. Now it's time to hear from you. What's your favorite, most amazing volcanoes in Indonesia? Is there something we missed? Let us know in the comments section below, and don't forget to give this video a like and subscribe to Greenable if you haven't already. Click the bell icon to stay updated on all our latest content.